Breaking news has just surfaced that could bring significant financial relief to millions of seniors across the country. The government has announced a new round of stimulus payments specifically targeting Social Security and SSDI recipients. Starting March 25th, checks worth $3,000 are reportedly on their way. For seniors living on fixed incomes, this could be the lifeline they've been waiting for in these challenging times of rising costs. If you or someone you know is struggling to make ends meet due to increasing expenses, this update will provide all the essential details you need to know. Before we dive deeper, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss updates that could potentially put thousands of dollars in your pocket. This announcement has caught many economic analysts off guard, as additional stimulus payments were previously considered unlikely given the current economic climate. However, according to sources close to the administration, this payment is being described as a holiday stimulus. Its purpose is to help seniors cope with the rising cost of living and ongoing financial pressures, particularly as inflation continues to impact everyday necessities like groceries, medications, and utilities. The goal here is twofold: to provide meaningful relief to some of the most vulnerable citizens and to stimulate local economies by injecting much-needed cash into communities. So, what does this mean for you or your loved ones who receive Social Security or SSDI benefits? Eligible recipients include seniors currently receiving Social Security retirement benefits and adults with disabilities who receive Social Security Disability Insurance, SSDI. Unlike previous stimulus payments that had income thresholds affecting a wide range of Americans, this program appears to be specifically designed for benefit recipients, regardless of whether they filed tax returns in recent years. If you're eligible, it's crucial to ensure your information is current with the Social Security Administration to avoid any delays in receiving this payment. The distribution method is expected to follow procedures from previous stimulus rounds. Direct deposits will begin on March 25th for those who have banking information on file with the SSA, while paper checks will follow in subsequent weeks for those without direct deposit details. This staggered approach ensures the system isn't overwhelmed while still delivering funds to recipients as quickly as possible. Many seniors are wondering how this new stimulus will affect their regular benefits. According to the announcement, these payments will be completely separate from normal Social Security or SSDI benefits and won't impact monthly benefit amounts or schedules. So why is this happening now? Administration officials explain that the timing is tied to several critical factors. First, there's growing recognition that inflation has disproportionately affected seniors on fixed incomes. Second, holiday expenses often create additional financial strain, making this period particularly challenging. Finally, with ongoing economic uncertainty, providing targeted relief to vulnerable populations has become a clear priority. Some are asking whether this is a one-time payment or part of a new series of supports. While current information suggests this is a single payment, discussions about potential future assistance remain active, depending on evolving economic conditions and the overall effectiveness of this round. Critics have questioned the broader economic impact of such targeted stimulus payments, but supporters argue that seniors typically spend these funds quickly on necessities rather than saving them. Studies from previous stimulus rounds showed that recipients primarily used the funds for groceries, housing costs, utilities, and medical expenses, all of which directly support local businesses and service providers. For those concerned about scams, it's important to remember that the Social Security Administration will never call, text, or email asking for personal or banking information related to these stimulus payments. If you receive any communications claiming to be about these payments and requesting such details, be extremely cautious and verify the information through official channels. Unfortunately, each stimulus announcement typically triggers a wave of scam attempts targeting seniors. Remember, the genuine process will use the information already on file with the Social Security Administration, meaning no additional action should be required for most eligible recipients. There are still some questions about how this payment might affect other benefits that some seniors receive. According to preliminary information, these stimulus payments will not count as income for determining eligibility for programs like Medicaid, the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, SNAP, or housing subsidies. This is a crucial detail for recipients who rely on multiple support programs and worry about crossing income thresholds that could jeopardize their benefits. The stimulus payment is being classified as a one-time disaster or emergency payment, similar to previous stimulus checks issued for seniors with dependents. There's additional good news. Each eligible dependent is expected to qualify the recipient for an additional amount, though exact figures have yet to be finalized. Recognizing the extra financial burden faced by seniors caring for children or disabled adult dependents, this is a smart move. If you haven't already updated your dependent information with the Social Security Administration, now is the time. Ensuring that information is current could significantly impact the amount you receive when payments begin on March 25th. Some recipients are also wondering about the tax implications for these new payments. Based on precedent from previous stimulus programs, these payments are likely to be tax-free at the federal level. However, it's always advisable to consult with a tax professional regarding your specific situation once official guidance is released by the IRS. For seniors who have recently moved or changed banks, now is the time to ensure your information is updated with the Social Security Administration. Any changes to your address or banking details could potentially delay the receipt of your stimulus payment. The Social Security Administration offers several ways to update this information, including through the online My Social Security portal, which provides the fastest processing time for such changes. Taking a few minutes to log into your account and verify your contact and payment information could save weeks of delay later. Advocacy groups for seniors have generally welcomed this announcement while emphasizing that more comprehensive solutions are needed to address the long-term financial challenges facing older Americans. Many point out that while the $3,000 payment provides significant temporary relief, systemic issues such as the rising cost of healthcare, housing, and prescription medications require broader policy solutions. These organizations continue to push for more permanent measures, including adjustments to how cost of living increases are calculated for Social Security benefits to better reflect the actual expenses seniors face. There's also ongoing discussion about how this stimulus program might affect broader debates about Social Security funding and sustainability.